I am Diego Nicolás, Senior Fellow from 2009, and my theme is agriculture as basis of subsistence in rural communities. So first of all, it's very important to have the context about the farmers. And as far as I know, the crops they mainly cultivate is coconut, sugarcane, mango, regular or sweet potatoes, and corn. The farmers who work without technology, they don't have tractors, pumps, they just have very basic tools. They have strong problems with water. Even they have a lot of rain, they cannot store the water, so they have irrigation problems. And the erosion in the fields is very high because most of the soil have slopes, so with the water and without, I think I will start again. My PC has this problem.
Okay.
So yeah, I will start again. Sorry. My presentation is about agriculture as basis of subsistence in rural communities. I am Diego Nicolás, Senior Fellow from 2009. The context of the farmers is very important to know that they mainly cultivate coconuts, sugarcane, mango, regular and sweet potatoes and corn. The farmers, they don't have that much technology, they don't have tractors and pumps, they only have basic tools to cultivate the soil. They have strong problems with water. Even they have a lot of rain during the year, they cannot store the water, and for that they cannot irrigate the crops. And erosion in the fields are very high. All the farms are in slopes, and because they don't have plants, I think Julie, I think I have to fix these problems because since a week I have the same problem.
You can put conservar la combinación de colores actual y no volver a mostrar ese mensaje.
That one?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Noch einmal, es werde. Okay. Once again, hello, I am Diego Nicolás, Senior Fellow from 2009, and I will talk about my theme, agriculture as basic of subsistence in rural communities. First of all, the context of the farmers that live in Ganbukhan is that they mainly cultivate coconuts, sugarcane, mango, regular or sweet potatoes and corn. The farmers, they don't have so much technology. They don't have tractors, pumps, they only have basic tools. They have strong problems with water. Even they have a lot of water during their year, they cannot irrigate the crops. They don't have anything to store the water. And they have a lot of erosion in the fields because all the farms are in slopes. So the main idea I have is to get to know the field of work. So I separate in two big stuff, the farm and the market. The farm, it's very important to see the equipment they use for cultivation, how they do it. And also is to see why they have the water problem they have, how can it be improved. And also because they cultivate some stuff, they go and sell in the market. So it's very important to see the market, how they sell the products, get to know the market, how they do it. Are the products in a safety sanitary standard? If they are in a good quality condition, without pesticide, if they use pesticide, infection, illnesses. It's very important to get to know if the prices are according with the current market. Maybe they are too low or too high, or maybe even it's too expensive to sell. So it's very important to know what the aim of the farmers are. What they think, if they want each other. If they are willing to create a group where they can help each other, regarding the products, if one person has some farm, and the person doesn't have anything, but it has tools, they cooperate each other and listen their concern and what they want to achieve, or if they have already made something for that. Also, regarding the crops, I was thinking, it is necessary what kind of crops they cultivate, how they manage. If are they use some chemicals, maybe they don't have money to use the chemicals, but if they have, how they clean the chemical things, if they have some pests, water, what is the water problems, and figure out if they have some calendar of activities, when to seed, when to harvest, when to collect. And there's a lot of technical and agricultural stuff, but this is the main idea. If they follow a calendar, or they just feel they have to harvest and they harvest. Also, the safety and the cleanliness is very important, because these families work with children, and we know that the children, they like to see, to touch, to taste everything. So if they manipulate some pesticide, how to clean properly the chemical things, or what happens if they have some infection in the skin or in the eye, where they have to go. So I think the group of healthcare is very relevant, and we can work together, how we can to teach them some very basic and fast, some how to clean the skin, for example. So communication is very important. So thinking as a group of people, it is important to have a good communication and understanding. So it's relevant that the entire group feel that they are in the same path. So if everybody feel like they are going to succeed, at the end they can earn money and finally succeed in their crops, and they maybe can see other kind of crops. They can maybe invest some more money and then have more money at the end. So for that, I thought in 3 workshops. It's not necessary that we can do all the 3 of them, but these 3 are very interesting. So the first workshop is gardening as a basic horticulture. So help them how they can cultivate their own vegetables. It is well known that you can cultivate in 1 square meter some potatoes, some tomatoes, some cucumbers, some lettuce, and it's very easy to cultivate. So if we teach the children, all the family can work in that. So if every single family has a small gardening, they can share the vegetables and have better nutrition. The other workshop I thought is the compost. Compost is kind of recycling the organic matter. So if they separate the organic matter that the family produce and they collect and store in one place, they can make compost, and compost is like an organic fertilizer. It's a natural fertilizer. So if they accumulate a lot of fertilizer, they can put this fertilizer in the crops or in the gardening. So also they can improve, and we can decrease the pollution and all the illnesses, insects, dogs, or any other animal that are surrounded because of the rubbish. So the first picture on the left side is I just took a picture from the internet, but this is like a gardening in the backyard, for example. So we can split in square meters some lettuce, cabbage, tomatoes. We can cover this because of the rain and the humidity. We will see what we can do, but it is very nice that they can learn this. The other picture is a normal plastic tin where they collect all the organic matter. When they collect this, they can put it in a corner, for example, and use some worms, some natural or native worms, and the worms can eat all this compost, and the poo of the worm is the fertilizer. And the third workshop, I thought, is to create a very nice calendar of activities for the crops, of the compost, of the orchard, the normal gardening. We can draw it in very nice papers. We can put it in the walls on the schools, or maybe in the small healthcare little house. We can teach the children with very nice cartoons, and the children can teach and tell in the Creole or French to the parents. And so to summarize all my thoughts to all this PowerPoint, first of all, it's very important to listen to their concern, what they think, what they want to achieve. Also get to know the field of work, the farm and the market, how they work, where to sell everything. Also the safety and the cleanness, because of the cholera, the rain, the humidity, what happened if they got infected because of the chemicals. And third is to do the workshops. This is my main idea. And also I thought some ideas for further work. The ideas for further work. I know it's too soon, but because of Lars, he went to Haiti and he gave me some pictures. I could see that the farm has a lot of slopes, and maybe they're too high or too deep. So maybe it's possible to build a terrace. A terrace is the thing, you can imagine a hill, like a stairs, so every single step is a terrace. So you can prevent the erosion, you can cultivate in those fields and gain some soil, and the most important, you can also irrigate. This is very expensive because you need a lot of people to do it, and it's very, very tough for a human being. But Machu Picchu in Peru, they have very nice stairs. So maybe they can organize in every single month, they can build one terrace and then the other one, and they can have bananas, and the other one they have coconuts plantation. The other thing I was thinking is to collect the rainwater to build reservoirs on the top of the slopes. So they can collect all the water and irrigate all the crops or maybe the gardens with canals, and we can maybe make some dams with doors so we can organize the water. If the family number A needs water on Monday, I can open that door and go to that family, but close to the family number B, C, or D. So then we can organize. But this is further, we have to see, I have to ask whether it's possible, but these are my ideas. And the last slide is some important information that all of us have to get in mind. We are going to be in a rainy season, but the sun will be intense anyway. The radiation will lower than in summer, but please bring a very nice, strong sunblock and comfortable hat. And humidity will increase as much as a sauna, so please bring a super mosquito repellent, because we're going to sweat a lot because of the humidity and the sun. We need a mosquito and a sunblock. And okay, this is the end of my presentation. Hope you enjoyed. And if you have any concern, any question, please don't hesitate to tell me. And together we can organize a very, very nice trip in the agriculture. So, well, hope you enjoy it.